Hi guys, it's Katie from Team Lucky Little Learners, and I'm back this week with an easy 4-step method for teaching opinion writing to your students, including a tip for getting those reluctant writers to write. Let's go. Step 1 is to introduce opinion writing. The first thing I do is I sit my kids down on the rug up front and I say, I am going to state an opinion for you. An opinion is something you think or feel, but it's not a fact. It can't be proven. In the past, I've used this one because it gets a good reaction. I think rainy days are better than sunny days. And my students are usually surprised and we have a little discussion about that. And I tell them, this is an opinion that I stated. Then I usually have students pair and share and they state their opinion on the weather. Do they like sunny or rainy better? Do they like snowy or rainy better? We just come up with a weather type discussion because almost everybody has an opinion on the weather. The next day, we're going to do this chart paper sort. We focused on ice cream for this one, and we talked about what are facts, what are some things we know about ice cream versus what are some things we think about ice cream. I'm really leading this discussion because I'm in the I do and the we do section of our learning. When we're ready to move into the you do section, I love to use this fact and opinion sorting center. Any activity you can come up with where the students have to sort between fact and opinion. I walk around the room and check their sheets to see how they're doing. If you don't want to do this as a center, another fun way to do this is as a scoot game around the classroom. All right, we're ready for step 2, where we're going to have students state an opinion without you prompting them for one, like I prompted them with the weather one. This time, we want them to come up with an opinion on their own. So we're going to pick a simple prompt that everyone will have an opinion on. It could be, tell me what the best TV show is. Come up with a simple prompt that you're pretty sure most of your students will have an opinion on. Once they're ready to practice this independently, I have this station up and running in my classroom where they practice stating an opinion. Now, what are the different ways students can practice stating an opinion? They can do a think, pair, share. They can simply write it down in a free write type situation and you can read it. You can just have them verbally share an opinion at a morning meeting. Students will quickly realize that stating an opinion is very easy because they have strong feelings about that opinion. Really quick, before I move on to step 3, I want to tell you in the description is a link that leads to a $1 trial for our teacher membership site. All Access is our membership site with over 20,000 resources that are available just to click, print, and teach. We've done the heavy lifting for you. You get to do the fun part. Step 3, they can state their opinion, but can they support their opinion? Step 3 is teaching them how to support their opinion in their writing and verbally. We like to teach the power of because. So if I ask my students, what is the best ice cream flavor? They might raise their hand and say, chocolate. Chocolate is the best ice cream. And I will say, okay, that's your opinion because, and we use this anchor chart showing how adding in details supports our writing and makes us understand each other's opinions better and makes their writing richer to read. So here's an example of what I might write on this anchor chart. I'm going to put because at the top or the power of because, and I am going to write an opinion that I have. Mint chip is the best ice cream. But I'm going to say because, and I'll show them how adding because forces me to add a detail and makes my sentence more interesting. Mint chip is the best ice cream because it is delicious. And then we're going to take it a step further and I'm going to have them add some adjectives in. Of course, I'm walking them through this step. Mint chip is the best ice cream because it's sweet, chocolatey, and melty. Once we do this as a class, I'm going to send them to their desk to do their own in their notebook based on their ice cream opinion. Another way to teach this is to use an OREO anchor chart. So the first O stands for opinion. How do you feel about this topic? R, give me a reason. Support that with examples. E, give me evidence. Give extra details to support it. And O, state your opinion again. The OREO method is a great way to teach opinion writing, and you can display this anchor chart along with the power of because throughout the school year. Step 4 is to actually take their opinions and turn them into pieces of writing. So you've taught them how to differentiate between a fact and opinion, you've taught them how to state their opinion, and they've given reasons to support their opinion. Now let's get them all down on paper. I've always taught my students to use 3 examples to support their opinion, just because it gives a nice, good 5-sentence paragraph, and it's a good starting point. There's a lot of different opinion type projects you could do. In the past, I've had my students write pretend news articles stating an opinion about something in our town. For example, I think our town needs more playgrounds because, and they went on from there. Another opinion project I've done is a commercial. You're going to give your opinion on the best destination someone needs to travel to, give them 3 reasons why they should do it, and then restate your opinion. My students loved this project and they ended up filming themselves. We practiced using expression. They even had some illustrations they added in. That was a very fun opinion project. We had parents come in and watch the commercials. Bonus tip, what do you do with those absolutely reluctant writers, kids who have trouble with handwriting, spelling, grammar? They just don't have the stamina to write. One thing you can do to help build writing stamina is to have them practice writing more. Do free writing in their notebooks every day, or a prompt for those who need a little extra prompting. And it can be simple as, what did you have for breakfast? Or what do you think about the spaghetti in our school cafeteria? Something simple that everyone has an opinion on. Another tip, this comes from Chris from our team, is to have students take whiteboard markers and write on the windows. This can help build the strength in their writing muscles. Our last tip is to have them write on something they're passionate about. Try this hot topic prompt to get your students writing. How much screen time should students have? Every student will have an opinion on this, and some of their answers might surprise you. The perk of this is it's in a simple laid out format. Give their opinion, 3 reasons why, restate their opinion, and then they write it on this cute little template that has a game controller on the side. What a fun classroom display. Another bonus idea is to have an opinion writing bulletin board. I love how visual this is. Students can see examples of how their writing should look. I also post the writing goals I have for them for this unit. I hope these tips will help you kick off your opinion writing unit. Do you have any other suggestions for getting kids to state and support their opinions? Leave them in the comments below. And until next week, see you later. Now, check out these 2 videos and be sure to hit like and subscribe to never miss our teaching tips and tricks.